Hey everybody, welcome in. Got my cup of coffee. This is the morning thoughts. I like to call it your morning cup of verbal coffee while I have my regular coffee. I'd like to thank you for joining me for the morning thoughts. When I do the morning thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, you will see me read them. However, I want to be very clear. I authored the morning thoughts. I'm reading them because I haven't committed them to memory. And when I quote something, I'll definitely give credit for those things that I quote. But I want you to know that this is definitely coming from my heart and coming from me. So let's get into today's morning thought. Now, today's morning thought is entitled, Our Determination Must Match Our Expectation to Reach Our Destination. We all have a measure of determination, and it is our individual measure that gives each one of us the direction necessary to reach our goals. The seeds of direction are planted by our parents, loved ones, and just those that we come into contact with over our lifetime. Over time, we are nurtured with the water of expectation. The growth of the seed is dependent upon the state of the water, whether it's stagnant, running, or flowing. When the water is stagnant, the seed of direction receives very little nourishment with no chance for growth. The level of determination is practically non existent, and there is no expectation at all. When the water is running, the seed of direction receives a marginal amount of nourishment with the opportunity for growth. The level of determination is medium, and the expectation begins to take root. But ultimately, when the water is flowing, the seed of direction receives an abundance of nourishment with a multitude of growth. The level of determination then is very, very high, and expectation is limitless. Once the seed of direction is planted, the conditions of the water and the expectancy are measured. Then the course of our destination can be plotted. It's just simple, ladies and gentlemen. Where you go is determined by the mindset that you have and what is influencing you along the way. I'd like to thank you for joining me for this morning's morning thoughts. I'll be back with you with more morning thoughts, and I thank you for taking the time to be with me.